Hey everybody, it's Liv from the Free Science Workshop. After last week, looking at that moldy bread, I don't know about you, but I've been washing my hands way more frequently. If you're thinking, should I be doing that too? A, yes, please wash your hands. Maybe right now. It's super important. But B, how do I know if I'm washing my hands the right way or if I'm just splashing soap and water on it and calling it good? Well, for today's Do Try This at Home, we're going to take a look at this graphic that you may have seen floating around about how to properly wash your hands and what that's actually accomplishing.
Start with, we're not actually using soap. We're using a little bit of paint that we found around the workshop. Red was maybe not the best color, but it's what we've got. Now we want to start by rubbing our hands palm to palm, which is often how most people wash their hands when they're just really pretending to wash their hands. Though the front of the gloves is wet and soapy, the back of the gloves haven't even been touched yet. Which is why for our next step, we're going to stack our hands on top of each other and use the palm of one hand to clean the back of the other, interlacing our fingers, cleaning between our fingers, and making sure to get that side of your hand underneath your pinky. Just to make sure we get between the fingers extra well, we're going to go palm to palm again, interlace them, and rub them back and forth. At this point, our hands are starting to look pretty good, but upon closer inspection, the whole tips of the fingers haven't been touched at all. For this, we're going to try and get them both at once, locking them together and scrubbing our fingertips against our palms. Now, honesty moment here, this is the part that I forget all the time. It feels like our hands are pretty well washed, but if we take a look at the gloves, we've missed almost the entirety of the thumb. Taking any remaining soap that's still in the palm, we want to make sure that we get that whole thumb. Now the gloves don't have fingernails, but fortunately we do. So we want to make sure that we do a little bit of palm scrubbing to get those fingernails as well. Finishing with the wrists, I would go a little bit higher if this wasn't red paint and my bare arm. But there you have it. Perfectly clean hands. Ready for, well, not high fives yet, but ready for tinkering at the very least.
So the next time you're washing your hands, take a closer look. Maybe video yourself washing your hands and watch it back in slow motion. Make up a song or a dance to help you remember how long to wash your hands. Heck, teach somebody else how to wash their hands. Have a hand washing challenge, but not a hand washing race. And stay curious.